back to Culinary News, and I'm your anchor for today, PUTERI DANIA. As for today, we're going to bring up to you hot and updated news all the way from Culinary to you. Some of the headlines for today are about health, education, environment, sports, and also science and technology. So stay tuned.
Hi everyone, your interviewer here, Aisha Iqleema. Today I'm going to talk about something interesting happening in Kmkn. Guess what? Do you ever notice that most of the students here prefer engineering courses instead of science? What do you think about that? Let's find out together. Hi, can you tell me what is your name and what course you are taking right now?
My name is MOHAMAD and I'm taking the engineering and technology course.
So here's the big question. Why do you choose engineering instead of science?
Okay, mainly the reason because I'm not a huge fan of science and I don't really like biology. But if I pursue into engineering, I don't have to learn biology, so that'll make my life so much more easier. Not only that, because engineering there's much more opportunity of work. For example, there's computer science, mechanical engineering, and so much more.
Was it your own choice on choosing engineering, or is it your parents forced for you to take that?
Honestly, it's actually 50-50 because at first I didn't really want to pursue in computer science or engineering, but suddenly my parents were like, "Oh, this career can help you increase your salary nowadays, because we know computer science, the job opportunity is higher nowadays." So therefore, and then I was like, "Oh, computer science sounds interesting, so why not?"
If you were given a chance to choose the course that you want to take, do you still pick engineering?
Definitely 100%, because like I said earlier, I don't really like biology, so therefore I think I would choose engineering anytime.
Right, Daniel, thank you for spending your time with me.
Okay.
In my opinion, taking science courses is really variable because a lot of people think that engineering courses has more career driven. However, science courses is the foundation of everything. Like, there will be no engineering courses if there is no science there. For me, science is very interesting to learn because it's about innovation and even technology, and I believe that science courses will bring a lot of job opportunities. Depends on someone's passion, and I think it doesn't matter for the students to take the engineering courses in Kmkn, but I believe that science courses is actually a strong choice for us because it's really bring us deep down with the world.
Parents, teachers, and students are on high alert because a familiar illness is spreading faster than expected. Hand, foot, and mouth disease is back in Malaysian classrooms, this time in record numbers. Good evening. A health concern is sweeping across schools nationwide as hand, foot, and mouth disease, or HFMD, has surged to worrying levels. According to the Health Ministry, there have been nearly 100,000 cases reported so far this year. That's a 266% increase compared to the same period last year. While no deaths have been recorded, the sharp rise in infections has placed schools, parents, and health officials on high alert. In Sabah, the outbreak has been particularly severe. By April, officials had recorded over 4,300 cases. As a precaution, 5 schools were temporarily closed to allow thorough cleaning and disinfection, in hopes of breaking the chain of transmission. Doctors say the illness typically presents with fever, painful mouth ulcers, and rashes on the hands and feet. While most children recover within a week, HFMD can sometimes lead to serious complications like dehydration. Parents are being urged to keep unwell children at home until they are fully recovered. Health experts also stress that prevention is the best defense. They recommend frequent hand washing, regular disinfection of shared items, and avoiding crowded areas. Teachers and childcare providers are also reminded to watch for early signs of infection and act quickly to reduce the spread. With the school holidays underway, authorities are worried that increased travel and family gatherings could accelerate the outbreak. Officials say collective responsibility from parents, schools, and the wider community will be vital in keeping children safe. For now, vigilance remains the key. HFMD is a common childhood illness, but with careful prevention and early action, its impact on students can be minimized. This is a developing story and we'll continue to bring you the latest updates.
Welcome to the Environment segment. I'm your host, DANIA. So today, let us dive into one of the biggest challenges, not only in Malaysia but also worldwide: plastic waste. Malaysia generates around 40 million tons plastic waste a year, but sadly 73,000 of it ended up in the ocean. This makes that Malaysia is one of the top contributors to plastic pollution worldwide. But here's the good news: people are starting to speak up. Surveys show that around 87% of Malaysian people are currently supporting cutting down on plastic production, which is higher than global average. This shows that many people are ready for a good change in our environment.
The government is also moving. Under the 30th Malaysia Plan, there are talks to introduce a national law on plastic waste because right now, most rules are only local and not strong enough. On top of that, as this year Asian Chair, Malaysia is pushing a stronger regional cooperation against plastic dumping. And change is already happening at home. Selangor recently announced that by early 2026, all 12 local councils will enforce a no plastic bag day every day, not just weekend. In Penang, the Plastic Odyssey campaign is encouraging people to shift to reusable. Plus, the government just issued a Mobula 8 waste collection vessel in Kota Kinabalu to clean up marine plastic pollution. Education is part of the fight too. More than 10,000 schools are now running plastic waste awareness modules, and youth groups are stepping up with creative eco projects.
So what can we do at home? Simple things. You can bring your own reusable shopping bags and use reusable water bottle. Simple stuff, but when millions of us join in, plays a big impact. At the end of the day, plastic pollution is human problem and it's our responsibility to solve it. That's all from Environment segment. I'm your host, DANIA, and now let's jump to Science and Technology segment.
Hello everyone, my name is Narisha and I will be talking about science and technology, AI to be specific. We are living in a time where technology is advancing faster than ever. In the past, students depend on textbook and classroom lesson, but today with artificial intelligence tools such as ChatGPT, Google Gemini and Khan Academic AI Tutor, information is available in anytime, anywhere. From essay and quizzes to project ideas and complex explanation, AI has become a powerful companion in education. So this leads us to a key question: if AI can do so much things, do we still need a teacher? Students are the one using AI the most, so let us ask one of them what they really think. Have you ever utilized AI tools such as ChatGPT to assist with your study?
Yes, I have. I occasionally use AI tools to complete assignments, especially when I encounter difficult topics that I struggle to understand on my own. For example, if I find a particular concept challenging, I will use AI to explain it to me into simpler form.
In your opinion, can AI fully replace the role of teachers?
I do not think so. While AI serves as a helpful educational tool, teachers provide much more than just information. They offer personalized guidance, understand individual learning needs, and also provide motivation and emotional supports that AI cannot replicate. AI is not yet capable of achieving what teachers can do.
Great insight from our student, but of course, learning is not complete without teacher. So now, let's hear from a teacher and see how they feel about AI in education.
What is your perspective on the integration of AI technology in education?
Okay, the use of AI in education nowadays is become more important, and then my thought on that is, if we can use AI and classical teaching methods combined with each other, I believe actually, the understandings towards subject matter will be increased. We can use AI for the greater understanding of subject content, and also we can use the classical teaching method as a foundation to use AI technology.
In your opinion, can AI completely take over the role of educators?
Okay, I have a mixed feelings about that matter, because if we completely replace AI, completely replace educators to AI, it will lose the humanistic touch towards education. That is quite important because we want to instill students with other traits that is not available on AI's what we call technology. So the AI technology cannot give a humanistic touch towards education. So, my answer is it is not wholly replaceable. It is not wholly replaceable.
So, can AI actually replace teacher? The answer is no, not completely and never. AI can provide knowledge, but teaching is more than giving answer. Teacher inspire and guide students not only in academic but in life. They bring empathy, encouragement and wisdom. Qualities no machine can replicate. In conclusion, AI should not be seen as a replacement for teacher, but as a partner. When used wisely, AI can support education by making learning more efficient and accessible. Yet, teachers remain at the heart of education, ensuring that learning is meaningful, human and purposeful. The future of education, therefore, is not AI versus teacher, but AI with teacher, working together to shape the next generation. Thank you.
And that wraps up our news for today. I hope you have a good time with us. I'm your host, Mia Alanya. Take care and see you next time.